Hey, y'all. It is Work Wednesday. Go ahead and room. On in. About to be today. I'm just going to apologize in advance. Okay? Yeah. I apologize in advance. This one is going to expose some of us. It'll be a good kind of exposure. Okay? Go ahead and tag somebody in, drop a comment as you come into the room. Y'all ready? What we doing? Y'all, pray for my computer. Not act crazy, okay? Because I'm on my laptop instead of my cell phone. And that is not the norm, okay? That is not the norm. Y'all let me know how y'all doing. Look, tell me how you're feeling since last night, okay? Go ahead and do that. Let me know what the recovery is looking like from our conversation last night. Come on in, come on in. Drop something in the comments. Drop something in the comments. Let's be grace for that stuff. Are you grace for that stuff? Hey y'all, what's good, y'all? It's your girl Kanisha Moselle. This is the Kingdom Advocate YouTube channel, and we are getting ready to do our Wellness Work Wednesday session. We're here in the Kingdom Advocate YouTube channel, and this is our grace for this space. This is our community for women, especially women of faith who are going through grief. And I might have to change what I say and let the brothers know they have permission to come over here too, right? So this is the space where we take ownership of our wellness journey in 3 ways, okay? Personally, relationally, and professionally, right? So we're going to get into it. I'm sending out this one last email. I hope y'all are good. Look, I want to know how y'all feeling since last night. If you don't know, we had an after party last night, and we were up until about 9 o'clock, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and it was amazing. Shout out to everybody who tapped in for the room inside of Clubhouse, right? We're making Clubhouse be worth its higher, okay? We're making it worth its higher. So I'm going to tell on myself, y'all. So I got a team and everything, right? But what I have not done is fully empowered them to like help me do stuff yet. So I'm sending this email out, and y'all don't talk about me, okay? Don't talk about me, because I don't want y'all to miss out on what it is. So y'all give me some grace, okay? Give me some grace while I send this one last email. While I send this one last email, let me jump in the comments and see what y'all talking about over here. Look, and I'm not wearing pink today. I'm Hamptonian blue. It's all of the things. It's all the things. Who is this over here? My Kayla, what's good? You feel more free? Oh gosh. Girl, you just told me the wrong thing. Feeling more free tonight. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so let me get over here. Let me do it. Let me focus. Look, my phone blowing up. I got all the things going on, and everything is important. However, how many things can I do it at the same time? One, baby. Just the one. Okay. So let's get into that. Kanidra, hit the right button, sugar. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Look, tag your homie in, because it's about to get really real. It's about to get really real. And I want us to brace ourselves. I'm so serious. I really want us to brace ourselves for this conversation today. It's quarter 2, right? So it's March Madness. And y'all see I done crossed my leg. When I cross my leg, something is getting ready to happen. All right. When I cross my leg, Lord have mercy. It's about to get real, right? So Lord bless this time. Bless this dialogue. Give me grace in my speech. Give me grace in my speech. And if I need to switch to my phone because it gets glitchy, just let me know. I will do that. I will do that. But God bless this conversation. Bless this dialogue. Let it be rich. Let it challenge us in all the right ways. In Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. So are you doing the work, right? It's March Madness and we're preparing. Like we're leading up to something. Like, baby, it's okay. It's game time. It's game time. If it get glitchy, let me know. I'll switch over. The reason that we need to do our wellness work is because we have to be prepared and equipped for who's coming. I'm called to do a certain type of work. You're called to do a certain type of work. But if I'm not real with me about how me is doing, then we're going to have a problem because me is not going to be able to fully serve in my purpose because me is not good, right? So, me being good impacts my relationships. Me being good impacts me. Me being good impacts how I show up in business. All right. So, y'all know each week we go personally, relationally, professionally. We go, where my planner at? Look, this is my Grace to Build planner. We go a week at a time, personally, relationally, professionally. Okay. We have a structure, we have a model, for this thing because this is who we are as human beings. Okay. As human beings, we need some structure to ourselves. So that's the model that we're working here. So relationally, all right. What do you bring to the relationship? Woo! What do you bring to the relationship? It's the second quarter, right? We worked on this first quarter, but now the first quarter was for training. This is me working on me, right? What am I bringing now into the relationship? If you think about the model of a basketball team, look, because it's March Madness, right? It's March Madness, and we're considering what we're bringing to the team. Look, what are you bringing to the relationships? Because our relationships are symbolic of teamwork. Who is in the team? What are you bringing to the relationship? All right. So the first thing I want us to consider, I'm trying to tell you to hold your breath. The first thing I want you to consider, are you bringing friend or are you bringing friction? First thing, are you bringing friend or are you bringing friction? Right? You can be a friend and bring friction without it being perpetual. Catch what I'm saying? Your right friends and your right community bring the right amount of friction, but are you always presenting friction? Is there never a period of time and rest and recovery and reconciliation? Is every time you open your mouth bringing friction? Is there always a source of contention? Are people having to regroup themselves every time you come around? Is there not a time where you're just supportive and celebrating? Like, I probably need to bring more friction. Because I'm always cheering, I'm always friend, I'm sis everybody because I genuinely love everybody. But there are moments when you need to bring the friction. But if all you bring is friction, then you ain't never giving friend. We got a problem. Okay, we didn't have a problem because you're giving friction more than you're giving friend, and it is causing a clear delineation between whether or not I need to move forward with you. What am I bringing to the relationship? If I'm bringing friction more than I'm bringing friend, I might not be good. I might not be good community for that person, right? Uh, Sometimes it's that relationship. You can be an amazing friend to some people and bring friction to this other person all the time. That says something about what? The relationship. It says something has changed in those dynamics. It means something is different. We dropped a clip on our Instagram page, and Q was saying that sometimes you need to get off the bus. Yeah, we were talking about positioning and how as you are growing and growing through grief and your life is changing and your purpose is changing and all you're coming into this new version of yourself. Um, you might have some people that need to get off your bus, but sometimes you need to get off the bus. Don't wait on somebody else to make a decision about how well they're stewarding you. Let me help you. I'm going to remove my own self from the situation. So the first question is, are you bringing friend or are you bringing friction? Boop. Be honest with yourself. It's okay. You're going to make a whole lot more progress being honest with yourself about what you're doing, what you're bringing to the to the relationship. Kayla, you are so funny, right? All right. So the second thing is, are you bringing credit or are you bringing a critic? Are you bringing credit or are you bringing critic? What do I mean when I say credit? Relationships require an investment. Are you putting something in the bank? Like, are you trying to swipe a card that you ain't put nothing in the account? Like, you don't have any credit here. You trying to make withdrawals and you ain't made no deposits. How is that? What are you? What are you bringing to the relationship? Why? I'm growing. I'm getting better. And so my expectations of people have changed, right? The healed version of me is looking for who is taking and who is giving, who is an asset and who's a liability. We're talking about credit, and most of us understand how credit works. You have so much that you can take away or spend on credit. But when you get to that limit, baby, you're gonna start buttons gonna start going off, things are gonna start firing, emails will start popping off. Experian gonna be calling you. Look, Experian been calling in on some of our relationships. Hear what I said. What's some other people? Where KP at? Equifax. Equifax is concerned because look, talking about myself, right? Equifax is concerned and it is showing up in your credit. Why? Because you have reached, you have maxed out. You have maxed out. Some people have maxed out, right? So are you bringing good credit to the relationship? Like, is there an even exchange? Is the credit in a relationship good, right? Right? The dynamics of this relationship are impacting what the credit score. My God, the credit score of this relationship looks like. Mm. Relationship credit score. That's good. That is really, really good. Don't be the critic. Don't be the critic. I would rather show up into a place and apply credit than show up as the critic, always looking for what specific thing was not right. Oh, you made the payment, but you missed this thing right here. Do you want my money or not? Right? You know how when you paying bills and stuff and you make a partial payment, they say, okay, well, that's not enough. Do you want this money or not? Because if it's not gonna make an impact, I can just keep my money and redirect it into a place where it's gonna make an impact. So either you being critical or you are helping build this credit over here. I'm not, remember, we talked about friend or friction already. We talked about friend or friction already, and there's an appropriate level of friction the same way there's an appropriate level of critic. But if you live in critic, same situation. No, we not, we can't, you cannot live in that place. You cannot abide there. It's not good for you to have poor credit. It's not good for you to have poor credit. And if you are if you walk away from a relationship and the credit with that relationship is poor, you know how it takes time to recover from a drop in your credit score. We believe God for supernatural debt cancellation and credit restoration, and we believe all them things, but it's still some work applied to that thing. Are you really doing the work? I'm doing my best to do my credit work in relationships and in my actual financial stuff. I got a meeting today and it's gonna be a good one. I'm probably gonna cry, but that's also okay. Hey y'all, let me know who jumping in. Right? What's up, Jamaica? Look, so is it friend? Are you giving friend or are you giving friction? Are you giving credit, like good credit, or are you giving critic? Ah, let's consider one more thing too. Are you the person who can be the critic in that relationship? Some of us out here being critical in places there that our eyes are not welcomed. How can I rephrase that? There's some people who are not in their heart prepared to receive redirection from us. That's okay. That's their business. It's my business to realize that my pearls are not welcome here. That is okay. We're not gonna give them to the swine. I feel like Dr. ASJ said that the other day. I think she said that Monday in our room. We're not giving our pearls to the swine. We also have to identify when we in a swine situation, right? Because you can be swine in one conversation and be Proverbs 31 in another one. Because there's certain areas that people are qualified to talk in, right? If you ain't got no established relationship with me like that, don't come. No, no, that's not where we are. That's not where we are. And it's okay that that's not where we are. And you got to figure out, what do you bring to the relationship? What do I bring to this relationship? You cannot assume the same relationship dynamics and roll them over to everybody you encounter. Y'all don't have the same level of relationship. Y'all don't have the same level of history. So what are you bringing to the relationship? Credit or critic? You got to be careful the places that you are critical. Remember, I'm not saying that being critical is not important. There are some things that are critical. When somebody is in critical care, it means that they require some for real attention. Some of us got relationships that are in critical condition and they require another level of show up and commitment. They require a different level of work for us. Are we really doing the work? Right? This side laying down like I wanted to, and this side is kind of doing more. I'm looking at myself. But anyway, yeah. That's good, Jamaica. Yeah. All right, deep breath, y'all. So we got through the first two. We got to the first two. The last one is: are you bringing joy or are you bringing judgment? Do you bring joy into the space? Are people ready to see you come? Are you refreshing like joy? Like, we're people of faith, right? And the joy of the Lord is our strength. Do you strengthen the room when you walk in? Do you strengthen the room when you walk in? Is the room fortified because of your presence? Or is the room hiding and being broken down and the atmosphere is being drugged down because you came in? What are you bringing to the relationship? Are you bringing joy? Are you bringing the Spirit of God with you? Real questions that need answers. What are you bringing? If people got to take a deep breath because they know you coming, that's not necessarily a good response. Okay, right? You have to pay attention to your body. Your body and your breath will tell on people and on you. It'll tell on you, but it'll tell on people, because how your body and your breath responds in response to somebody being in shared space with you is an indicator of what they bring to the relationship. Either some conversations need to be had or some distance need to be created. One of one of them. Either a conversation needs to be had or distance needs to be created. What do you have capacity for right now? Remember, that's why we do the resting, because rest is clarifying and you will identify what you no longer have capacity for. Some of us have strained and struggled and strived, look, all the S words, with people and relationships. And we actually have permission to move forward. With or without them, we have permission to move forward. But we have not looked with the eyes that we need to about what's going on in the relationship. Now, the same way that I'm saying, what are you bringing to the relationship? Think about what other people are bringing to your relationship, right? What are other people bringing to the relationships that you're in? This is inventory. This is inventory work, y'all. Inventory. Let's run that thing back. Ooh, do we want to talk about do I need to talk about judgment? Okay. When you talk about judgment, you're supposed to judge a tree by its fruit. But sometimes in our judgment, we are cursing people. Sometimes in our judging, we misconstrue the ability to reason well with what we're seeing, um, just opposed to you condemning with your words, right? You can judge correctly and not judge a person. You can judge and say, okay, that person responded 1, 2, 3. And then your response to them as a human is, okay, I'll approach that conversation this way next time. I understand this is a sensitive topic. So let me pray about her being open or him being open to hear me around this topic, because the natural response was to be resistant or defensive, right? You have judged appropriately, but don't use your ability to judge as permission to condemn somebody. We want people to be convicted, and that comes with prayer. We need to pray for people's hearts to be changed. We need to partner with the Holy Spirit to pray strategically. Some of us are whole out intercessors. Literally, you get information. You get information and you're supposed to do something with it. That is data. The Lord gives us data around people. When you look at somebody and you see an old version of yourself, you know a lot of things about that person real quick because they look like an older version of you. You can at least identify 3 things you can pray for them about. Why? Because you used to be that version of them. Y'all ain't got to have the same history, the same background, but y'all probably got some similar experiences that can help you be targeted in your prayer and covering that individual in person. We need to stop wanting people to have criteria before we pray for them. They ain't a part of my circle. They ain't like my post on Facebook. They ain't compliment my so and so. I feel like they said some attitude. And then you shut your mouth in prayer. You stunt the effectiveness of intercession because you're judging it from a wounded place. That's why we gotta heal, because we'll render our own selves ineffective in what our gifts and calling is in the body of Christ, because we're looking at that thing through an old human lens instead of a healed human lens. I ain't knocking us for being human, but you got to steward your humanity. That's why we're in this. That's why we doing this wellness work, right? Because we done had some folk who came for us. We had some folks who you thought it would have come with joy, and they came with judgment. They came with criticism. They came as assassins. And you know why they came that way? Because they wounded. Because they ain't done the 21-day challenge yet. So they don't have what they need to do better. Woo! I'm gonna have to make this thing into a class, y'all. I'm gonna have to, because it's so many people who need this. I can't do a 21-day challenge every single quarter. What? But I could package that thing up and put it in the class or something. Needs to be had. Needs to be had. Okay, so it's 12:23. Hopefully, you saw yourself, and it helped you identify some people who have been in your orbit. Notice I said in your orbit, because people can be in your orbit and not be in your friend circle. They just are y'all just are in shared spaces. Some relationships can pivot from being close friends to acquaintance to orbiting in similar spaces. That's a hard transition to move through. But God is kind, as Joy would say. He is faithful. His grace is sufficient. Ain't it? Ain't it? Right? So I'm gonna stop and look at these comments real quick. Don't assume people are not growing. That is so good. Don't assume that somebody's not growing and making progress. Just be prayerful for them, because they may be having to learn to navigate. Am I being a friend or am I being friction? Am I bringing joy? Am I bringing judgment? Do I got credit over here? Am I just being a critic? Like, people have to find themselves the same way we're doing the work to find out where we are. Other people are having to do this work too, and maybe we are the ones to introduce to them the other side of the thingamabob, the perspectives. Excuse me, y'all. Ain't no way I need to take a nap. I definitely got up late. Look here. Good, Kayla. That's good, Kayla. Appreciate that. Yeah, quit playing favoritism on prayer. Like, who does that? Come on, embrace. What my shirt said? Embrace grace for this. Be still. Hear God and embrace grace for this, right? That's it, y'all. That's our wellness work for today. Excuse me, ma. That's our wellness work for today. Um, I want y'all to take deep breaths. I want y'all to take deep breaths. If you are connected here, if you are connected here and you want to get reminders when we are going live for this Wellness Work Wednesdays, look, go ahead and text Journey. Text Journey to the number that is on the screen there, okay? Text that number there. And plug in. Text that number there and plug in. It's March Madness. It's March Madness, and we're leading right up to our summit. We're leading right up to our first summit of the year. I'm believing there will be many more. Yeah. And one more thing for that. There will be many more, and I want to let y'all know that tomorrow is Thursday, so our brother Justice is bringing it. So I don't have. Hold on, I don't have my details there. Come back, bro. I done moved it without our details. I'm sorry, I don't have all the details, but it's tomorrow. I don't have that one in here. He is the model. He was the template. So he set the baseline for everybody, right? If y'all enjoyed last night, drop some in the comments. If you got the replay, drop some in the comments. But Brother Justice is gonna be on tomorrow. Our topic for his episode is what do you do when you know it's a no? Yeah. What do you do when you know that it is a no? Yeah, that's a hard one. For real, for real. Yes, he is the host of For Real Conversations on his platform. He actually has me scheduled to come on and do a For Real conversation with him on April the 6th, right? So y'all will see that in orbit. We'll get that sent out to everybody. So that is our thing for today, y'all. I think we are good. We did good on our time. I'm proud. I am proud. Okay. Are y'all proud? Are y'all proud? Look, I want to tell y'all this while we're kind of in chill mode. We're going to Dallas, Texas. We are going to Dallas, Texas. You can go to KenetraMoselle.com. I'm gonna put this in here. Is it on the events page? Nope. KenetraMoselle.com. We got a tour page, baby. GFTTOUR. We are going to Dallas, Texas. Is our first stop on the Grace for This Wellness Experience tour. God is doing some amazing and phenomenal things. If you are in our community and you want to like do this travel situation, we are working on a bus. We'll be putting out a post inside of the community to get feedback to see who is interested. We are working on buttons actively. That's my sister was texting me as soon as we went live. I was like, I'm live. I will come back to that. But we are getting the buttons together. You know that Grace for This events are free for you to get in the door, but we do have something special for those who choose to partner with us. Those who choose to partner with us. So please know and understand. God gave us favor with the location already. It is beautiful. Just to give you a little bit of the rundown. I guess I could. You know what? I'm gonna get a little bit fancy, okay? I'm gonna get a little bit fancy with y'all. Look at me getting fancy and the things, cause we're up here. So I want to walk you through I missed the T. I want to walk you through this real quick so that you understand what this experience includes, and then we'll circle back on some more stuff. Hey Q, you said get fancy. I want to share my screen with y'all. That's what happened when I end a little bit early. I'm gonna share the screen with y'all, and I want to show y'all the website a little bit. Y'all, the Lord taught me how to do a website in a good strong week. Okay. All right, so you guys should be able to see it right now. It's the Growing Through Grief Tour. Dallas, Atlanta, and Mississippi. As soon as I know the right area of Mississippi, you will know. But understand, April 27th and 28th, we will be in Dallas, Texas. All right, it's the wilderness experience for builders with a burden for kingdom. Baby, we got a burden for kingdom, but we still gotta be right? We gotta do good. And so the first part of the experience is going to include the wilderness discussion for six-figure builders. Do y'all see Kayla Young? Do y'all see Kayla Young on this screen right here? There she go. This looking beautiful, right? So, baby, let me tell y'all something. These six-figure business owners, running the thing and understanding what this business is, we're gonna get into it, all right? Second, who is that? Y'all know who that? I love how she came in just in time to see her stuff. Look, I gotta add names on here, y'all. But the wellness work, like I do the wellness work live here, but Q do the wellness work live. Look, we might have a sofa in the building for y'all, but overcoming the stigma around mental health. Everybody needs a seat on the couch, baby. Period, point blank. Everybody needs a seat on the couch, and then we're gonna take Grace and Grit on the road, y'all. I'm so excited. Grace and Grit is going to be going to Dallas, and we're going to make sure that Grace and Grit follows us to every single location, right? Don't look at that March 30th. That's just a graphic with me and my brother there. But prioritizing you before you partner. Look, the wellness work is necessary in relationships, baby. Please understand, right? And then we got the RSVP button right there, because if you want to partner with us for that, if you want to be in the room, let us know. Y'all recognize these beautiful people here? They might catch us in the replay, but builders, books, and brunch. Y'all, we're going to shift it. We're going to shift it to a ball, okay? The builders, and look, I'm going to shift it. I'm going to have to change the verbiage, and y'all can give me some feedback. I can't see y'all comments right now because I got this screen share up, right? But, builders and blueprints ball, builders and books ball, something. It's gonna always have that B in it, right? But our venue is so amazing. I just see us being in that thing for the day. All right, y'all. So our special guest builder is our very own sis, Victoria Grace of Dare to Pursue. She is a recent author. She is in my community space. We're in several different places working and building together. And she is a beautiful contributor. We do have something for you guys just to encourage you so you can learn more about this Dare to Pursue journey. I will tell you that she is on a mission to help you with self-deliverance, self-awareness, and self-accountability. Baby, this is the one that you want. All right. So having said all of that, you can go to the KanishaMoselle.com GFT tour, and you can RSVP and lock in the same way we RSVP in for Grace and Grit to get these updates. You can do the same thing. All right, let me come back over here. Are y'all excited? Are y'all excited? Girl, look, I don't know about a gown, but what I'm really interested in, like, kind of like sneaker ball. Like I'm a sneaker type chick nowadays. I'll wear a dress and some J's in a minute. I got some white J's my husband bought me. I'm committed to them things. Okay. Right? So y'all, that's what's up. Y'all heard it first. You saw it first. Y'all, yeah, I have not talked about this with anybody. So I love that I'm doing it with my solid my Wellness Work Wednesday crew. So I'm gonna make a couple of updates, but you can still go right now and do that. Sneaker ball, right? Because we're trying to be comfortable. Now, remember, we're going to be got it in all day long, right? Right? Look, Q still going to have on some fancy heels, but she also has a nice wardrobe of sneakers, okay? Right, y'all? So get ready. We're working on a headquarters hotel, and we already have our venue. God put that thing together. We're working on, like, catering and everything. Just experience. Y'all know my brain goes between event planner and hospitality and then visionary. Woo! It's a lot of things going on in there, right? So this has been our Wellness Work Wednesday. This is You This is our wellness work Wednesday. I love y'all super big. I love that we are sharing this space together. And y'all let the people know what's up. Let the people know what's up. Oh, I don't think I have this graphic here. Y'all, there's so many pieces to this. I got to get a producer in the background. I'm going to have to get a producer in the background. But remember, we got the Grace and Grit teas available. I need to order mine. Fire. I need to order too because we're doing a wardrobe change for the summit. That's how I see it. Okay. That's how I see it. So that's what we gonna do. All right. So I'm gonna behave. I'm just babbling, but I want y'all to know that you can go to the website Grace for This .net and you'll see shop with Grace for This, or you can absolutely RSVP and all of the things. So shout out to y'all big for being locked in, for being consistent, for doing the work. Y'all, this is not easy what we are doing. If you did not catch the episode with Joy last night, it is on the channel. It is up. We did stream to Facebook last night. That thing was really, really, really core for leaders. So you can look for this graphic. You'll see Joy and catch that replay. And tag a leader. Tag somebody who's in leadership, especially tag a leader who is in ministry. For those of us who are leading in ministry, we absolutely need this kind of conversation. All right. Yeah. Hotel is going to be near to our venue. Hotel is going to be near to our venue. It's the Red Oak area of Dallas. They say Texas is so big and spread out and you got like all these different areas, right? So I know that we're going to be in the Red Oak area and I'm excited about that, right, y'all? So y'all keep the questions coming. If y'all got questions, drop them in the community or drop them in the ambassador space. If you feel like it's something that everybody needs to know, then y'all, figure out which way to go. Some of our team on the back side. Hey, team. Some of our team on the backside has answers to some of the questions. So let's get it in, y'all. That was it. That is our wellness work for today. Remember, life can be hard and your journey can hurt, but commit to heal so your story can heal. Okay. Remember, you can text Journey to lock in with us. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m., we'll be back with our brother Justice Ogden of Sir Otis Vigils for real conversations. And we out. It's for real. For real. Yes, you can put outfits in the community. We can make a thread for your outfit. That is hilarious. Thank you, team. All these good looking people in here.